whatever you respectfully call yourself, people. As you can see, the car, my son and daughter done was in the coming. You turned around?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, my son and daughter in law was in a wreck that destroyed the car that they only had for a couple of days. Can you talk about look not on your side for a certain thing, but they okay? But this is, the car is destroyed on both sides. Remember, I went live about the car. Hey, Bugani, I'm gonna let y'all know what's been going on, honey. It's been so much. I am out of town. We just had got a van. My daughter and son bought a van, and they were gonna help me. And then they got in a wreck, and it's so much. I'm gonna send everybody an email, but I'm out here getting my business stuff. And yes, they only had the car for about 5 days. Remember, I went live.
3 days.
Thank you. Yes, it wasn't me. It was my son. Hey, family. Hey, everybody. I have been going through a lot. And I got to tell y'all about my son because, you know, my video is up about my son when, you know, he be drinking and all that I try to do. So stuff has come to a head. I mean, we've had a lot of crazy stuff. Hey, everyone. Shout out to everyone that's on here. And y'all can see I'm trying to ride and work. But, I have had a crazy ass week. I can't even explain, but I had a crazy behind week, and my son, it was the other people's fault. I actually am okay. I was not in the vehicle. It was my young or kids. Well, you know, their age, like, you know, almost 30, and
Want to be grown.
Yeah, they didn't tell me want to be grown. Went out of town, even though it's their vehicle. They pay for it. I've been helping them, you know, take steps in life. And sometimes when people are guided and leading you, you can't step out the side and do things until everything that you're trying to accomplish is over. Thank you. Yes, but that ain't even all. So I'm going to do some more videos. I'm probably going to have a lot of time because when you're dealing with somebody in your family that has a substance abuse problem, it takes a lot of your time, does it not?
Yeah.
It absorbs you.
And your energy.
They are okay. The kids is okay and stuff. But, and no, it wasn't my son's fault. But at the same time, he should not have, they're grown, but they should not have been out of town because of certain situations. And now he is basically in jail, and I have to tell the story. They say he got into a fight, beat up a police officer. So it's been a week.
Another charge.
It's been a crazy week. And when you're our people, and that includes my kids, because a lot of this is my son and the people around me, we need to listen. We really need to get our shit together, because a lot of stuff, even though we got white supremacy out here, a lot of the stuff we bring on ourselves because we don't want to have patience, or we don't want to listen. Black people don't want to listen to nobody because we don't want to be punked out, or we don't feel like we grown and everything, but yet we still fall under this white supremacy, but we got to listen. Thank you, everyone. But it takes people, you got to listen to somebody, and you got to have patience. You got to listen and have patience. Got a baby on the way. My son have the 2 kids close to him. He a great father and everything when he's not drinking. And no, this accident wasn't his fault, but at the same time, sometimes even when you're grown, you don't need to make certain moves. Sometimes you need to feel the energy and the spirit around you. Until you're cleared with license and everything, then you'll be straight.
Sit down somewhere.
I'm in a situation because of insurance and all that, and I wish that, you know, grown people would listen. I understand fully if y'all see my post or what Kurt Franklin said about his grown son. I've been going through with my kids and my daughter. I apologize to her because when me and her got in an argument about something, I cursed her out too. So I can see, I know fully what Kirk Franklin is coming from. But our grown kids don't understand that we be trying to help their ass. We be trying to help them. We be trying to get them. And we, I literally just talked to my sons and them before this stuff happened. And they think that we're trying to control their lives. No, we're trying to show you how to save yourself some trouble.
Because guess who they coming to when they mess up? Guess who they calling? Guess. Us. So we try to stop it before it happens.
Honey,
they don't listen.
It's on public. Y'all can look on, and my son thing is public. I don't even want to air what station is on, because I don't want to give these white people that is in this town no benefit of everybody rushing to their website. So when I get home, I go live. Everybody that's in the nation, I had a lot of stuff planned. I didn't get with Nicole. I have been going through a lot this week, but it's all a lesson too, because as in our grown kids, they have to learn their own lessons to see how serious some stuff would be. They just spent out over $5,000, and you see where it's at. Exactly. They always take me as I'm trying to tell them what to do and stuff. And you know, that's just grown kids. That's why I say I understand perfectly where Kirk Franklin come from. Yes, $5,000. No, that ain't her. That ain't her. $5,000 down the drain, y'all. And look, I'm at the store where I went to jail at. I'm in my city where I had to come. That's where my son them were going to go visit some family. They were going to do a good thing, but sometimes you gotta wait till your license straight, everything is straight. Then you won't have to duck and dive. And then even if this accident was like this, you would have a clear conscience. But y'all know how it is. Now, I'm hoping that $5,000 ain't down the drain. I'm hoping, because it's the other person's fault, that things will work out. So that's what I need y'all energy to uplift. But, you know, we still working on our nation. This Sunday starts the 21 Queens event. I need everybody, if y'all want to do me a favor and all the stuff a queen been going through. Thank you, Keisha. If y'all want to do me a favor, y'all go enroll, register right now, 21 Queens event. Me and Nicole Compton been putting this on for us, and that's why I was like so busy the other week, because we thought I was doing, you know, helping Nicole, and she trying to bring something to us. The VIP is not free on Saturday, but all through the week is free, and you have experts. I did help them interview, and it's 21queens.com is the summit for us. And you know, that's all I can do is to keep going. You know, like, this is life. I don't look at it as cursing, because y'all know in my other video I tell y'all be real. Thank you. You know, my business, and now this, and then the Vans and helping us with the business and stuff. So we just I just coming to be real, because sometimes you gotta understand life gonna happen. Life is gonna throw you some curves, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta hold your head up. I'm at this gas station in my hometown, and when I do my documentary and I do my books, y'all will know a lot of why this gas station is significant to me. I done went through a lot at this gas station. This is in my hometown, and this gas station is significant to a lot of people around here. But I had some episodes happen to me at this gas station, the Hobo Pantry. But again, like I said, our kids gotta listen. And if you're grown, I don't care how grown you is, sometimes it's the hard times that determine the strength and perseverance and dedication. That's right. That's why in my other video I said, when some people say that you're Christians and you're going to be persecuted and stuff, no, I think the real people who are out here trying to do stuff, it really gets hit, because I have been trying, and we have been building this nation, and it seemed like boom, every time I turn around, people, and even the people in the nation, been going through. But we got to hold on, and we going to make it, because it's going to be a day where all this stuff is going to be behind us. But yes, I just want to say our grown kids gotta listen. Our grown kids gotta listen. Sometimes you gotta listen, and know that sometimes your parents might not be telling you is wrong. I know there's a lot of people out here that got parents that don't let them have freedom, but I let my kids have freedom to find themselves. But you gotta listen, and then sometimes you gotta feel your own vibes, no matter how grown you is, huh? I ain't using it in there. Yes, we have our empire. We just getting people to sign up, honey. I'm gonna go live when I get to the house when I get back where I can be in front of my own computer. But we got it. We got people that I have people that's reaching out to me. I do have everybody's email. I have settled down. We got our colors. We got our national flag. We got our national flower. We got our national tree. And that's the stuff that keep me going, because I know, and I think anybody with experience in spirit or wherever you Christians, whatever, it just seems like when the times come and you going through, you know there's something great at the end. I know that's right, Bugani. That's why I said, thank you. That's why I said, you know what, I'm taking this as a lot of time, because even me and my daughter got into it, and so we not talking, you know how, well, she not talking to me. I talk to my kids. I don't care who mad with me. I'm gonna talk to you. You just could be mad yourself. Life too short. So, but that's what I've been going through. I'll just be honest. I'm not perfect. You know, y'all know the queen. I'm not perfect. And it was so funny that all this stuff happened, and then me and my daughter had got into it at first about, you know, family stuff. And thank you. And I just put it out here so that y'all can be encouraged. If y'all going through and stuff is going, seems like it's just not working out. Hey Felicia. Hey everyone. If it seems like things are not working out, don't just keep on pushing. Because I know I have my dreams and my vision, and out of everything that keep going on, I keep thank you, Ty. And I just keep hearing those voices, the voice saying it's gonna be okay, this is your time.
Right.
You know, I feel like sometimes things happen and you find your place, like the Christians say, you'll find yourself by yourself, where you have to, where God gotta mold you so you can be that person you need to be. And it's like me and my husband was talking about, we went from a house of full, and y'all know my videos, so everything is quiet, but it's just this moment. It's this moment of building time. It's that moment where the seed, you know, seeds, they have to grow in the dark. Most seeds grow in the dark in the ground by themselves, and then when you spring up, you know, and so that's usually what it is. And so I just letting y'all, I was like, you know what, I was waiting until I got here, because the wreck, thank you, it's all our time, Keisha, because I just appreciate everybody in the nation, everybody that's been building, because I know I have something to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not about cars, it's not about houses, it's about what we're going to build. It's about what's going to come in the end, and that's what I am looking at. And like I said, I want y'all to just, Nicole Compton, my mentor, she's Dr. Boyce Watkins' attorney but she's been breaking out doing her own, and so she was already putting together this 21 Queens conference, and you know, I've been helping her do that. Yes, unity. And I've interviewed with her a lot of great sisters that's going to give a lot of free information. They're giving away books, advice, financial, insurance, business, anything y'all need. This advice is free. Sometimes these conferences cost a lot, but Nicole wanted it where everybody can get in. Now the VIP on Saturday, if you want a recording of the conference or anything else, that is a charge. So y'all go to I want y'all to right now go register 21queens.com. The number 21queens.com. It's for us and the sister. Yes, I helped put it on, so it would do me good if I see y'all register. And I'm gonna be talking about this all week, because it starts Sunday tomorrow. My day's been all mixed up, and it starts tomorrow and it's gonna end next Saturday. So y'all go register, and you know, that's how we can support each other in some unity, because we giving out some jewels that can help uplift us, and jewels that might, you know, whatever you become out there, that you can help the nation. The more value you have for yourself, the more value you have for us, you know. But I am in my hometown, and I am working. I have some projects I'm working on, especially the documentaries. But again, like I said, y'all see my post. I shout out to Kirk Franklin, because I know how it is. Them kids push you and you say some stuff, and then that opened my eyes too. You know, people will push you, and then when you say something back, and you curse your kids out, they want to put it all on that one on your one flaw, or how you get mad. Everybody gets mad. I'm pretty sure everybody done curse. Everybody done did something. But like I said, I know I done curse, so I done said some stuff. And no, we don't mean it, but I think a lot of times we get more mad and be so mad at our kids or the people we love, because you want them to do right.
To do right and do good.
You want them to have the best. You want them to do the best.
I want you to win.
That's right. It was messed up. But like I said in my post, society got these grown-ass kids entitled as hell. They don't. It's like parents, think about it. it's like, even with mine, I see like a lot of parents these days want to buy their kids. That's not parenting. Parenting used to be where you give your kids the value that come from you. Right now, these days, they done stripped us of our ability to pass cultures down to, and values and morals down to our children, to where values and morals are no longer there. Everything is monetized to where, okay, being a good parent means you provided them a good college. No love, no support. Being a good parent means you bought them the best J's and the best clothes. You know, it's like we have an illusion of society now. There's an illusion that there is no racism, that everything is la-ti-da. There's an illusion that you know, you ain't supposed to beat your kids, but it's okay for cops and everybody to jump and kill our kids that they consider grown. You know, everything is crazy right now. And so we need to take that back, and that's why we building our nation. That's why we're doing the stuff that we're doing, and so we can change that. Right now, we think that if we buy our kids the best of the best, that's parenting. You can the best parents can teach. You can teach your children how to read all day long. That's more valuable than J's. But we have lost value into what things is. Our men used to teach their sons how to take care of their family by building your houses or working with your hands, or being able to grow your food to feed your family. Yeah, self-sufficient. Grow your food. Like, my baby, what memories you got with your dad? What you know how to do?
Hey, everything I know how to do. Everything. Fixing the house. Just general stuff. Growing. You drop me off in the woods, I'll live.
And that's what I'm saying. Thank y'all for registering. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Bugani. Love you. I love your spirit, Bugani. Yeah, I love all y'all spirit. You know, my husband said, what's up?
Hey, nation. People.
So, yeah, we out here. We'll be back, because, honey, now with all of my day and my work done started. Got laundry and everything to do. I am not lying, honey. So I had to come down here, get all my stuff out the car from the wreck, get another car. I spent more money probably trying to keep the business running than actually making it. Look, see, I had to come and get all my back end. Some of my stuff is in here. Then I'm gonna go organize my garage and stuff. So like I said, y'all, you know, we gonna build this nation. We gonna make it. If you going through, thank you, whoever. Oh, Felicia. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you for registering. Y'all, shout out. Give it to your friends. Give it to people in the neighborhood. Just tell them to go log on, because it's not just a conference. We got entertainers. We got a comedian. We got some queens that's going to give poetry in between. And then if y'all want a sponsor, or if you want... And if you can't do it this event, we're gonna do it again. But there's a way that you can virtually set your own store up online and sell your stuff. So, you know, we out here, we trying to build something for us. And so all what I just came to tell y'all, all the trouble, I'm not ignoring y'all. I know I've been for the past couple of weeks, and I don't want us to get off track with this nation. But I want you to know, if in any of y'all out there that's going through, you ain't the only one. You is not the only one. The queen going through too. But we going to make it together. Because just like these testimonies, we going to have the great ones. Like I said, our vision is when we get our land. Thank you, Bugani. And you tell y'all people, I got some of my friends. I've been blessed in the midst of it, though. I've been blessed in the midst. Some of my friends advertise it on the radio for me. Thank you, Trucker Trader Casher. Salud. But, you know, and I just want to be real with y'all, and y'all look at my videos, because sometimes people, when they're going through and you trying to build your business, and it seems like, honey, I mean, it's not perfect like people think. But I want you to know that it's okay, because when I lay my head down, I still ain't, you know what will make it worse? And I'm not knocking y'all at work, because some of y'all got good jobs and stuff. Y'all, okay, y'all, somebody put the link in the chat for me, please. Let me see. I don't know if I can make anybody a moderator. Let me see. Is Bugani, are you... I thought you was a moderator. Anybody want to be a moderator? Y'all put it in the chat. Put 21queens.com. And it's not going to be on Zoom. It's going to be on our own platform, something like Zoom. It's going to be on AirMeet. And it's going to be real nice. It's going to start tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern. So so that means, you know, you got to check your time zone, because it's 7:30 Eastern it starts, and I think it's going to be like maybe a couple of hours, and then it's going to be, you know, that's going to be the state of sisterhood. Monday I think it's going to be money and finance, and Tuesday is body and mind. Thank you, thank you. LeVar, gonna be body and mind. LeVar, all y'all go to 21queens.com, and in that 21 Queens we do got a guy on the panel. And so we do have a guy on the panel. So we got it's all about business and finance. So it's not just for women, it's for everyone. So y'all get on there, get your daughters, get everybody on there. We're gonna have some poetry, some entertainment, and some education, and some, you know, some financial tips and everything. This is for all of us. But like I said, I'm wrapping up, and I'll keep y'all up to date about the car. Hopefully, I'm waiting for the police report to see if they're gonna make this man at fault, because he did run the light. They were turning, and he kind of were coming through the turn at the light. So y'all out there, it's not no rushing traffic. Thank you, LeVar. Thank you. Thank you. It's no rush out here in traffic. Y'all got to see the beginning of my video, and y'all can see how bad the car was. But everybody is okay. But like I said, my son, he be a warrior. I don't teach him to fight, because I talk to the people. And my other video, y'all see me talking at the police in my town. They was looking at my videos, but they were cool. They were actually telling me that they're trying to make changes inside. And so I'm gonna be trying to interview that, you know, because as much, remember I told y'all the word is ally. No, nobody is coming in our nation, taking over our nation rules, but we're gonna have our allies, because we want to make changes all over any way we can. But y'all will look on there and see how bad the car was. But my son is okay, but he already had his problems, and so now my son is in jail. So y'all lift him up, because he punched and he beat up a police officer or something, or punched a cop. I don't know. My son is thank you, Bugani. Thank you. My son is I know I do activism, but I tell you, I fight with wisdom, not with my hands, unless somebody put their hands on you. You know, and my son have his anger issues, and you know, y'all see my other video. I've been dealing with him for a while, but sometimes the universe got to put stuff in perspective, because my son has been cut, stabbed, in wreck. Now he was in this wreck, and I don't know if y'all see the van. If y'all look in the beginning of this video, you'll see how bad this van was. And you know, he's being blessed to live, and like me and my husband tell him, I believe he has a testimony. Thank you, LeVar. Thank y'all all for y'all donations. I want y'all to go to 21 Queens, because we gonna be good. I want y'all to be prepared for when we get this nation going, and you know, be able to help support each other. But my son, he just, you know, sometimes we don't want stuff to happen, but sometimes the universe has to sit us down so that we can listen. My son didn't want to listen with his spirit, and I had talked to him just before this happened. 5 minutes, I knew. I was asking them where they going. They was lying to me. I said, where y'all going? We going down the block. So the whole time I'm waiting for you down the block, and the whole time you in an accident somewhere out of town, which is their car. It was their car. We just had an agreement until I get my van, because you know how cars mess up and everything. So we were going through car trouble, and they just got this one so that they can help. So it was theirs, but at the same time, you got to use wisdom, because other stuff. And I told him, you know, the stuff I tell him and what I do for him, because y'all see my other videos, I was trying to sign him in rehab the day before this happened. And he looked at me and he was calling so mad, and I had told him, I said, if I didn't care, see, most of the time I said, when it's something in you that got to change, you're not going to never like nothing that nobody say, if you got to change something that your body or your mind is comfortable with, just like racism. And I was like, so when I do stuff, I'm not doing it because I'm trying to tell you what to do or rule your life. I'm trying to show you what I see over there, to try to warn you, or to try to show you what you could have, the vision that you could have if you don't mess up. He looked at me, we talked, and he was like, I know, I'm not mad, this and that. And then they left, and then, you know, I was, other stuff had been happening during the week, so I put my phone down this time, and I come back, I get all the calls, and it's them. And honey, until I just seen the car, I didn't see how bad it was. So he had made sure when the car wrecked, he made sure his family, everything was okay. Then he passed out. Then, he already had his warrants. He already knew. My son gets into it with these cops and these police. I tell him you got to fight with wisdom. You don't use your fighting until you got to. But my son, he don't want to listen. And so, I even talked to the lieutenant and all them. Even though he jumped on the cops, they said they was shot. But I don't know. He said that they were hitting him and that they was all fighting, so they must have beat up them theyself. That's what he said. So either which way, they say the cops busted up, and now they done took him over, and I'm down here. They done took him over to the county, and now he got a felony. So now I'm be dealing with that. I know they do, but I kind of know the people down there. I know they do, but I kind of know them down there, and they looked at the film, and they kind of know me a little bit, because they know with me, with activism getting, and so they watching for me. Yes, he does, and that's what it is. He has to admit, you know what I'm saying? And where I'm at, I'm not a stupid activist. Like I told my son, you can't be out here in these streets doing stuff and then think I'm gonna fight for you when you put yourself in a place where the police could harass you and do stuff, So what the man was saying, I'm not one of these when you are activists, you for truth. I'm not taking up for no cop or nothing. But at the same time, these are cops that's in the streets, and a lot of these cops, they trying to make their differences. They're individual people. We have to understand that the Ku Klux Klan, when everything was changed, infiltrated the government, police, and everything. So everybody is not the Ku Klux Klan. So I do have a lot of white cops that go out their way to show me that they're dear for my son, because they know what I go through. And I have a lot of cops that go, hey Kill, I'm sorry, I was on live. Hey, and I have a lot of cops that go out their way to show me, so they watched them for me, because he have had cops that he fought, and they have jumped on him. And so you have the good and the bad. That's why we got to weed out the bad, so we can know that we have a place of justice, because you cannot control a human being. But at the same time, the story they told, when you a mama, you kind of know.
So where we need to go now, to Jay's, or where you need to go?
Yeah, to go to Jay's. A few years ago, I drank a gallon of rum every 2 days. Now I don't even think about liquor, but before I could heal, I was drunk. Thank you, Bugani. That was my son. Like, y'all, he was gonna come on live a lot of times, and we supposed to have been doing a show together and books together to get him to see, but it was a constant thing, and something had to come to a head, because a lot of times I didn't want to be fighting with him on live and stuff.
It was coming to a head.
It had to come to a head, because when the time that he getting more and more, I told him, if you drunk and even pissed on yourself, if you was drunk and went to sleep, but you get drunk and you get angry, and then you get to bothering everybody, or I be on nerves. Your phone, you don't know if your phone ringing. I done got so many calls in the middle of the night with so much crazy stuff that done happened. And then it started from outside to he bringing in the house every couple of days. We up at 3 o'clock in the morning arguing and fighting. And to the point where some point where, like, if anybody did background check on me, you know how, like, if I become more popular, people always want to smear you. So that's why I tell my own truth. I'm gonna tell my own motherfucking story and stuff. So it's like, I done had to call the police, but the police know them. I done had to file, like, the 2 days before this happened. Thank you, Keisha. We got to be honest. We can't be stupid activists. We know the police and stuff and everything is out there. That's the problem. They stripped us away from the power to do anything for our kids and people. And our young black men out here are going crazy. They already are having mental issues that they don't want, and then they get into substance abuse. We know it. This is why we talk about the liquor stores in our neighborhoods. This is what we talk about when the government put drugs in our neighborhoods, specifically on purpose. And we are seeing the results of it. We live with the results of it. And everybody look over talking about some damn Asians. They killing us slowly every day on purpose. Yes. I told my son, me and my husband, we hoping that he use this to be a testimony to help other people, if he'd get it right. I'm at the verge now, like, we waiting to see how long they gonna keep him, what they gonna do. He had 17 damn warrants in one place. One place. We ain't talking about nothing else.
One place.
Y'all just don't know. But he not a bad person. He just get drunk and do. It was always little stupid stuff. But like I told him, like, or do you just go, like, you just go to the cliff and jump off? You just go to the cliff and I keep pulling you from the cliff and you keep just running back to it. So everybody after a while, and he grown, some of his life got to be salvaged, because like I told my husband, if he was out, what would he be doing? Drinking, waiting for his money to come and probably blow it again. And that's what it does. That's what happens when you deal with somebody with substance abuse.
And you're always on edge. When he leave at night, like, damn.
Yeah, he'll just leave like he in a trance. And then we stop. It's been so much. It's been over 10 plus years dealing with this. And I'm hoping that, like, you can't, and if anybody ever take this video and judge me, no, y'all just don't know. When you have a son that's walking the streets, I see my son out there with the bums, and he think he care for them. And I told him I'm gonna feed them and stuff. He will give you anything, but those are like, I tell him, just because you out there and you feel for those people, you don't have to be those people. You go there, you can sit with them and relate with them and talk with them, but you won't be them. You don't be those people. I said, look at how young you is and what you doing. How do you think they got out there? How do you think everybody finally gave up on them? So that's why I said, I think things in the universe, to me, it's just been a weird, almost week and a half. It's been real weird. And I know it has to be the universe, because it's just some things that just seem like it just was just snatched out of my hand and just here. And at the end of the day, only thing I can say is that all my kids are safe. Everything is all good. Their lives, and I know that everybody is in a place where they can think. That's what I look at. Everybody's in a place where they can think. Even me. So that's where we at. Bugatti said there are 57 volcano eruptions occurring right now. I know. Nobody don't know. And it's so cold. We woke up. It is freezing in Florida. Freezing. It's cold. It's warmer in Alabama. I just took off my jacket in Alabama. It's freezing in Florida. The earth is changing, because if people knew how the earth is and how planets and stars are made, you will understand that when they say the North Pole and South Pole, those are magnetic fields. It changes. The earth, as you see, remember Africa and everything was one place? The earth moved before, it's moving again. Everything that this white man is doing is destroying the earth, so it has to readjust. The seas are polluted with nuclear waste, oils. The air is polluted. And then y'all look, Jeff Bezos, he might have left on Amazon because he's focusing on putting them chemicals in the sky that they already put up. They messing with stuff that they don't even know what is out there. They just say they found particles and bacteria in space they never heard of. They found it 2 years ago before COVID, y'all. They
found COVID.
Read that story. But everything is happening, and then our young men are going crazy. So get that positive out of this negative experience. They playing with the weather too. Yes, right. And this thing, we are sun people. Who's the mother of the nature? Us. Who's the kings of nature? The men. Who's going more crazy? These men. Our young men. The ones that rises with the sun. Our sun people. Because the nature is being messed with. Not just the environments and the conditions that they're being put in. Look at it. And then the story, our black men shooting and killing people, and then the black men shoot over a stimulus check. Come on, y'all, something ain't right. All right. Something ain't right. It's time to look around and stop saying the devil was around when white men was killing us. Something ain't right. The biggest iceberg in the world has broken off and melted, and the other ones they don't keep up with important stuff because they too busy trying to keep us as robots, so that when this stuff on earth come to a head, they want to be able to program us to seem like we're fixing the world so they can continue to live comfortably while we cleaning up their oil spills and their air pollution and their garbages and waste on the earth. We'll be robots we go from keeping their corporations going to robots keeping the earth going just so that they can have oxygen and food. That's what they got planned. That's why they too busy. It's like a rush now. Read all the articles about, they said they gonna put people on Mars in 2026 or 2030, and that they find out Mars got water under its caps, that Mars was a water planet, and people can go back. If they say Mars is a water planet now, they been know that. Why they always trying to go to Mars? There's lots of planets out there. What the hell is so special about Mars? Out of everything, almost the hottest. Why? They always want Mars. And then they could keep going to Mars and everywhere else. They ain't went back to the moon yet. They ain't putting a man on the moon yet, because the motherfuckers ain't never went there in the first place.
Exactly.
And then they show you now, if you look at planets, the planets got day and night, just like me and you got on Earth. The sun comes up on every planet too. So that fake moon thing that they got was so dark, that's because they play with your imagination.